Hi everyone, welcome back to WHU TV. My name is John, your host as always, and I hope you're doing well as I always do. This is the preview of West Ham versus Sheffield United live in the Premier League on Monday night at 6 o'clock at the London Stadium, live on BT Sport. As always, this video is sponsored by the channel sponsor 3retro.com. Please click the link in the description below that will take you directly through to the West Ham section of their website, where you can purchase some very nice retro gear, guys, as you can see from the icon that's up here, along with Admiral and Umbro West Ham colour inspired track jackets, polo shirts, sweatshirts and t-shirts. And so therefore grab yourself a fantastic retro shirt, and the commission that the channel will be getting, I'll be donating directly through to Iron Supporting Food Banks. So as I say, grab yourself a very nice retro shirt and you'll be going to help those in the Newham area that are relying on food banks at this very, very difficult and fucking cold time of year. Now, as always, let's turn to the officials. The referee for the game is Simon Hooper. His assistants are Derek Eaton and Timothy Wood. The fourth official is Graham Scott. The VAR is Michael Oliver. Well, I'm not going to say it, guys. Everybody knows my thoughts on Oliver. And his assistant is Simon Bennett. Now, when Sheffield United last played in the Premier League, they lost 2-1 at home against Chelsea. Werner set up Mason Mount beautifully with the opener on the 43rd minute. To be honest with you, Chelsea weren't all that for the first half. But as I say, great run from Werner, and absolutely knew straight away that Mount was very, very open, and gave him a beautiful layoff and a beautiful ball into the right hand side of the net. Early on in the second half, a stupid own goal conceded by Rudiger 10 minutes in, and a poor, and you could actually argue a controversial penalty that was awarded in Chelsea's favour, which Jorginho scored, and so hence it making it 2-1. So, you know, Sheffield United weren't all that brilliant, but neither were Chelsea. Sheffield are playing some good football this season. They are. It's just like Fulham, and to a lesser extent like us for certain games. They've just not been getting the results. Now, the majority of this season, the Sheffield United manager has put out the formations of either 5-3-2 or 3-4-3. Now, they were 5-3-2 when we last played them towards the end of November. So I'm pretty much gathering, bearing in mind they're away and they want to try and get up the league to try and give them Premier League security. I reckon they're gonna go 5-3-2 again. Now, as I said, when we played them towards the end of November, the 9th game of the season, Allaire scored a very nice goal early doors of the second half to give us the victory in all 3 points. Now, I know a lot of people have criticised Allaire, and I've been one of them as well, that has criticised him quite superbly over the last year or so. You know, I've tried not to. I tried to give him the benefit of the doubt, but let's not forget, guys, he gave us goals. It gave us the 3 points here and there. So, you know, it's just unfortunate that it didn't work out for him, and good luck to him as well, because his goal and assist tally over in Ajax is ridiculous. So he didn't work for West Ham, works for Ajax. Now, PremierInjuries.com shows there are long-term injuries to the Sheffield United players. O'Connell with a knee injury, Robinson with an undisclosed condition. So if there's any Blades watching, Barmies, please do let me know exactly what that condition is. Burge could be returning at the latter stages of March due to his thigh injury, but he's very unlikely to be playing for this fixture as a result. Baldock is 25% chance of returning from his thigh injury, and Stevens has a 75% chance of returning for this fixture. So very, very possible that Stevens is going to be playing in this game. So I just want to turn to the audience, as we always do halfway through the video, guys. We've had 4,700 views over the last 4 weeks, and of those views, 36% of you guys are unsubscribed. Now, as you guys know, I'm trying to get the channel to well over 2,000 subscribers. So that basically, doing the mathematics, 36% of 4,700, give or take a few people, is a little bit over 1,600. So if every single one of you subscribes to the channel, then you'd double the count. Seriously, you would double the count. We're on 1,774 at this time, and if every single one of you subscribes, then we're looking at over 3,000, three and a half. Where are we? Yeah, just over 3,000 subscribers. So even if half of you subscribe, that you're pushing us well over 2,000 subscribers. So please do hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and please also do share this content as well. Now, obviously, turning to West Ham. Now we played Fulham away, which feels like an aeon ago with the way this week's been, and you know, it was a 0-0 draw. Obviously, we know the controversial decision with Souček and Mike Dean. Abhorrent to read that his family's been getting death threats. I'm guessing via his daughter that's on Instagram. It's, you know, there's no need. Nobody should be threatened under any circumstances, much less over a football game. It's not just the West Ham supporters. Apparently, he's been getting death threats after he sent off Bedniak the week before for Southampton. You know, I wasn't happy with that because I had Bedniak in my fantasy league, and you know, but it's just one of those things. He makes mistakes. We know Mike Dean makes mistakes. But you know, we've played Fulham twice this season, and you know we've picked up 4 points against them. We were very, very fortunate to pick up all 3 points of the home game earlier in the season, and a 0-0 was unevenly balanced. I'm going to say relatively fair, but it's really unevenly balanced, if I'm honest with you, because Fulham had the better chances. They could, you know, if we'd have lost to Fulham, it would have been heartbreaking, of course, but it would have been a deserved victory for Fulham. So I can see why, you know, Parker was quite angry about a few things after the game. Now, turning to injuries for West Ham, unfortunately, as we all know, Balbuena, Diop and Antonio, according to PremierInjuries.com, at the time of this recording, are 50% chance of returning for this fixture. I know that David Moyes is going to try and do everything that the club can to rush Antonio back for this fixture, because let's face it, we've only got really one striker, and he's not even a striker, he's a makeshift centre forward or a false number 9, whichever way you want to look at it. It was confirmed earlier today when at the time of this recording, this video is being recorded on Friday. It's confirmed on the club website that Ogbonna is going to be out for some time, as is Yarmolenko. Rumours coming out to say that Ogbonna is going to be out for around about 4 to 6 weeks. So at the very, very earliest, we could probably see him for the Arsenal away game, due to the FA Cup injury to his ankle. Apparently he's been wearing a boot to ensure that there's no further damage to his ankle, which is a real shame because we absolutely love him. He's a fantastic player and a really, really great contender. Second season in a row for Hammer of the Year. Likewise with Yarmolenko, who's out with knee ligament injury for possibly the rest of the season. They're going to be keeping a close eye on it, but according to the scan, it's not looking good. And also Randolph is still being assessed as well for the knock that he picked up a few weeks ago, just before the previous round of the FA Cup. So it'd be interesting to see what happens with this. Now, of course, because of these injuries, there's a few changes to the starting 11. So it was quite difficult to have a think about what I wanted to do for the starting 11, as I'm sure you guys were as well, because I know a lot of people criticised Moyes for starting the wrong 11 out in the FA Cup, but I disagree. I genuinely disagree. I really, really think he put the strongest one out there. So it's difficult to call the starting 11. It genuinely is, especially with the likes of Lanzini falling down the pecking order, and reports coming out the other day, which we talked about on the weekly live chat, that the club are looking to sell him for around about 15 million in the summer. So it's very, very difficult to try and figure out exactly what we're going to do with this. But as a result, this is the starting 11 that I feel we should be putting out. Fabianski in goal, with a back four of Soufal, Dawson, Balbuena and Creswell, Rice and Souček as the defensive midfielders, with Fredericks, Fornals and Benrahma in the midfield, with Lingard up front. So as always, guys, thank you very, very much for watching. If you agree with my starting 11, please do let me know in the comments. If you don't agree with my starting 11, let me know what starting 11 you want to put out there. If you like the video and you feel I deserve it, then by all means, please do like this video. This is going up on Friday afternoon, or late Friday afternoon, I should say, for the Patreons, and we'll be live on YouTube on Saturday afternoon as well. Thank you to the four subscribers, the four Patreons we have. Thank you very much for your continued support. Always love to get your results, your support, and the names and contact information are in the description. Please do share this content if you feel anybody would like to watch this channel and isn't aware of this channel, because as I say, it'd be very nice to get us up to 2,000 subscribers. And as I say, for those that aren't watching, sorry, that are watching that aren't subscribed, please do hit the subscribe button. But in the meantime, guys, look after yourselves, enjoy your weekend. Whenever you're watching this, I hope you've enjoyed the weekend. We will be live at 5 to 6 on Monday night with the live watch along for the game, so come join in the conversation as always. Be great to see. It's always good to watch the game with you guys. But in the meantime, look after yourselves, wrap up warm. Next week's going to be a lot warmer, which according to the Met Office, which is fantastic. We're literally in 1 or 2 degrees over the next few days, and then next week it's going to be 10, 12, 8, 9. It's going to be crazy, and it's going to be crazy warm. So especially for February. So guys, thank you very much for your time. Look after yourselves, and I hope to see you Monday night. All the best. Take care.